Bruise underneath my under eye area, and I'll explain. So I went to go get PRP under my eye area because I was dealing with like an indentation there, and I was done with doing filler, so I asked the doctor like what could I put in. This was at a medical med spa here in town, and he was like, I would recommend PRP, and if you don't know what that is, they basically draw your blood, they spin it, and then it gets divided. The gold serum-y stuff is what they put in syringes, and that is what they inject. Now, he did give me an option to do a cannula, which is they poke a hole and they kind of like use a large like needle type thing, like a long, not large, but long, and they kind of shoot, and that reduces the chances of bruising. Or they can just like, you know, with the syringe and the needle, they'll just poke it. And that's what I chose because I don't know, I hadn't done it in a long time. And so I kind of wasn't sure what to choose. And so I chose that route, but I really wish I would have chosen the cannula because I did bruise, because that's where he put the majority of the platelets, the PRP stuff, because I had that indentation there. And what it does is ultimately it helps produce collagen under there, and it just helps to restore the under eye area from the fine lines, the wrinkles, collagen, like, you know, it's basically a super anti-aging treatment that you could do under your eyes. So I am really lit up right now because I'm sitting in front of my vanity. I love this thing, guys. But to cover my bruise, if you guys ever get PRP or filler under the eye or just Botox and you're a bruiser, one product I want to recommend is this one by Bobbi Brown. It is, and they have different colors, but mine is in peach. It's the Skin Corrector Stick. This stuff is amazing. I have it, and it counteracts the bruise color. It's all about the color wheel. So, and you will see it a little bit, but then you add concealer over top, and you know, it kind of minimizes the look of the bruise. And my favorite concealer right now is this one by Lancome. My color is in 250. It's great, guys. I like the doe foot applicator. And if it feels like I'm rushing, it's because I'm trying to make a hair appointment and not be late. And I gave myself enough time, and what I do is I use a stippling method, just kind of bouncing the brush under the eye, not really rubbing. Normally I use a beauty blender or a beauty sponge of some sort, but I really don't have time for that. And sometimes I will do like a second process, you know, like depending, and then I'll go around it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you'll go around the bruise, so the actual part where the bruise is, I won't mess with that. I'll just kind of like go around it. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer, just very little, because you're like layering, so just very little. A little bit goes a long way. And then I kind of sometimes also let it set, like let it dry up a little bit, not too much. And again, I'm using that stippling method, which is bouncing the brush. And I just leave it alone. And this is good. I mean, it buys me another day. You know, I just can't wait till I don't have to do that. I'm all about like not spending too much time on my makeup, but when I have bruises like that, it's like, what choice do I have? So now I'm gonna apply my falsies, and I'm gonna apply them underneath my lashes, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Another product that I've been loving is this one it's L'Oreal, the Infallible Brows. This stuff is awesome. I just get like a brown color. I really don't know what to get. I'm never gonna get black for my eyebrows because my eyebrows are already really dark and they're thick hairs. They're not like, I sometimes wish they were like feathery, more feathery, but you know, you gotta work what God gave you. So, but what I like about this one is it does kind of fill in the sparsy areas, but also it keeps like all the hairs, because I'm kind of done filling in my eyebrows. Like I think it just looks too much, and I don't know. And like it just easily cleans off right there. Give them one last curl. This mascara in a waterproof formula is wonderful. I don't know about you guys, but my lashes are bored straight, and the only thing that holds the curl is a waterproof formula. It just, I don't know what it is. It's like, it holds my curl all day long, all night long, with or without falsies, you know? When I don't wear falsies, you know, people always ask me like what mascara I use, and it's this simple one by the Falsies by Maybelline. So, and I just like to get it in the blackest black. I just think that that's, even though my lash is already dark, I don't know, there's just something, I wouldn't get it in brown or anything unless you have blonde lashes. Voila. And then what I do is I put glue on the opposite. You can see it on the top, and then I glue it. Oh no. I always get nervous putting these on my eyes because, and then I give it, you want it to get tacky. So it can stick. So then I go and I try to go like from the middle to the outer edge. I feel that's what looks more natural. Oh gosh. I didn't let it dry enough. But that's what happens. It starts like going all over the place. Lost her for a second. Let's try this again. And once, like your first time doing this under the lashes, you're gonna have a hard time. Like just, I think if you accept it from the get-go, that it's gonna be hard because it's something that you don't always do. I think that you will, it'll be better off, you know what I mean? It does take practice because you're like, what the heck am I doing? This one, I think I cut a little shorter than the other one, which I don't know why I do that. It's like a mistake I often do because I try to eyeball it. And then you just leave it alone. You let it kind of get more and more tacky. And then what I do is I get a black or a dark brown eyeliner and I fill in the inside, like, I forget what that, is it the waterline? I forget what it's called. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. Guys, I have been really loving this Ilia one right here in the color At Last. I will list all this stuff down below if you want. And it just gives you, it's buildable, and it just gives you that pop of color without it being too much. And because it's a cream product, it like melts into your skin. Do you see? It's just beautiful. Gosh, what time is it? I hate being late. Okay guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get some clothes on. I'm gonna head out to my hair appointment and I will see you there. So a little fit check. I did not do anything with my hair. I'm getting my hair done, so they'll have to deal with it. I have this top from Express and these, I don't know what kind of pants these are, but they're like stretchy, like workwear pants, and my clear clogs, and I am out the door. All right guys, I am in love with my hair. We did not tousle curl it today because look how healthy it looks just being straight. And she took a lot of the bulk out, which that's kind of like my problem with my hair. Like it gets really thick really fast, and I'm grateful for even having so much hair and everything. But after a while, it gets so hard to style. And so she just freshened up the ends, took some of the bulk out and straightened it, gave it a little bit of volume at the top, and gave me kind of like a curtain bang situation. And I just love it. I feel it's so much lighter. It's gonna be so much easier to style. So I'm excited, and I'm just excited to have, I don't know, there's something about getting your hair done that makes you feel like a brand new woman. It makes you feel like you're refreshed, put together. I don't know. So if you guys are thinking about getting your hair done, I know it takes an hour out of your day, but it'll make you feel so much better. So I'm gonna get a midday pick-me-up. It's been a while since I've ordered at Starbucks, but oh, it is so wet.
Thanks for choosing Starbucks. This is Max. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I get a grande hot latte, please, with
Grande hot latte with what?
yeah, with oat milk and 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla.
And what else?
That'll be it.
666.
Thank you. So I ended up going to Michael's today to get a few like last minute things. I'm really kind of just doing a minimalistic like decor all in and around my house. Like I don't want like Christmas to have thrown up in my house. But I saw this idea on Pinterest, and it was just an idea at first, right? But then I remembered I had this like vase tin thing that I just had, right? And it was like the same idea off of Pinterest. And so they had just like some wisping, faux branches with some pine cones. And I ended up seeing the same thing at Michael's, and they had like 40% off deals. And it's just supposed to look like draping, pine. No, is this evergreen or pine? In this tin vase. And so I kind of like the way it looks. It's very minimalistic. It kind of is dramatic too. So I think it'd be perfect here at my formal dining room table. And I got something similar to go on our mantle. We have a very small mantle, so I can't really go overboard. I'll show you in a second, but I can't really go overboard, with the decor on there because it just would look funny. I ordered some bells on Amazon, and then I'm gonna attempt to make these bows. I found a YouTube video. I'm gonna attempt to make these bows. It looks pretty simple, but you know how that goes. It looks simple on the video, and then when you try to do it, it's like the hardest thing ever. All right, guys, I just finished watching like tons of tutorials on this bow making. I just bought some satin ribbon, and it's 5/8 width. And I'm just kind of like eyeballing it, making it kind of long because I want the bows to turn out like this, like with long ribbons. So I'm eyeballing it. And the way I'm doing it is I'm making bunny ears like this and then tying. I mean, I'm not like trying to mess around here because like all these other videos, literally we're making it so complicated. And one bow is probably going to be longer than one ribbon side, it's going to be longer, but that's basically what I wanted. Something feminine and delicate. And then I'm just going to kind of like place it on the tree branch. You'll see, I'm going to show you. I've already made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in like less than 5 minutes. those in. You see how nice it looks? Like the other ones, I think they were great. I love that they're velvet and they're from Amazon. I'll link them below if you like that vibe. I love that vibe, but I definitely wanted more of the French style, like the longer ribbons that would hang. And I love that some are smaller or longer than others. It just makes it look more authentic. You know what I mean? And here's our garland. I just wanted a minimalistic, simple look. These bows were so easy. This is just regular satin, 2.5 inch maybe. And I just cut them the best I could, like at an angle, nothing fancy. And I just love how this looks real, you know? It's from Michaels. So, and I used these command hooks. I don't know if you see. They're clear, so you can easily hide them. And let me just give you a little, that's what it looks, just very simple. I do have some twinkly lights that are battery operated. I might put those up there or might not. All right guys, I am gonna end the vlog here because it's my anniversary. November 16th, I got hitched. The most incredible man on the universe. I still believe that. I still think that he's incredible. But anyways, so I am gonna feed Nittany. I have to shower and shave. I have to dye my gray hairs, put makeup on, make myself all dolled up for our nice little dinner tonight. And I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog. I'll see you next time. Bye.